Warhammer 40,000 9th edition battle report, Custodes versus Space Marines. Coming to you from the Bad Moon Cafe.
To the Astartes designated Ultramarines. This is the Custodian Guard. You are harboring a fugitive, a rogue inquisitor. You will hand over this inquisitor now. You will yield to my authority.
The Inquisitor is under the protection of the 500 Worlds, Trajan. I answer the Primarch only. I am not a lapdog of the High Lords of Terror.
This is not a request, Calgar. You will hand over the rogue inquisitor into my custody, or face the ultimate sanction. Do not test me, Ultramarine. You are not the first of your kind to test our resilience. Custodes, deploy and seize the Inquisitor. Eliminate any who stand in your way.
Hi guys, my name is Will. I'm one of the owners of the Bad Moon Cafe, and Pat's been kind enough to let me come on the channel today and play my first battle report. Ultramarines versus Custodes is a bit of a grudge match. We have had one game before and I managed to scrape a victory, so hopefully it's going to be...
He absolutely destroyed me. That's a lie.
Hopefully it's going to be 2-0. Now, Pat and Bill are always singing the good word of the cafe. If you haven't checked us out, we'd love to have you down. We've got a load of Warhammer stock and 15 custom-built gaming tables, as well as pizza and a fully stocked bar. We understand it's a difficult time, but if you feel up for it, then you're more than welcome, and we'd love to have you. Today, we're going to be playing Search and Destroy. It's mission number 21 from the Grand Tournament pack. And me and Pat are going to be fighting over 6 objectives, which I'm very happy about. I was worried we were going to get 4. And now I can just scurry away and hide from Pat all game, and then hopefully that will get me the win, but let's see. So the way the scoring works is if you hold 1 objective at the beginning of your turn in the command phase, then you get 5 points. If you hold 2, then you get 10, and if you hold more than your opponent, then you get 15. So we're going to be trying to get on objectives in our turn, clear off the enemy, and then hopefully still be on them at the beginning of our next turn to score. So there's an optional, well, there's 45 points that can be scored for that, so it's a bit like half. Me and Pat will each be getting the 10 points for having battle-ready armies. And then the other half of the points is for our secondary objectives, which we'll be revealing to you guys in a bit. There is a mission secondary as well, which is 4 points for controlling both of the objective markers in your deployment zone. It's kind of the classic Dawn of War deployment. And 1 in the opponent's deployment zone, and 8 if you control all 4. So maybe a good one for Pat, who wants to be coming forwards and crushing my army. Yes.
Pretty good.
So that could be a good one, we'll have to see.
Hello and welcome to the Bad Moon Cafe. Really excited to play today. This is the main place to play Warhammer and the home of the competitive scene for me. Really excited for this game as well against Will, because as he mentioned, he beat me the first time and I got to get my pride back. Thanks to everyone for watching, and especially our last battle report. Really appreciate it. If you could take the time out now to subscribe, we'd love that too. But please give us any feedback. We reply to every comment that you put down there and love hearing from you guys. So today we've got 2,000 points of Custodes versus Ultramarines. Enjoy. Oh, and also free tactics sheets as well, down below. Go for it.
Okay, this is my 2,000 points of Ultramarines. It's just one battalion, and it's led by Minus Calgar. He's my warlord. He lets me get CPs back that I spend on a 5+, and he also lets me start with 2 additional CP, which is great. We've also got Tigerius. I think he's a great psyker for his points cost, and he can cast 2, deny 2, and he also can select a unit to be -1 to hit.
So good.
Yeah, it is. Got Inquisitor Draxus. She's kind of in there to let me score some of the psychic secondaries sometimes, and just I like the model, so I thought I'd throw it in. We have a Tech Marine who's going to be a Master of the Forge, so that means it's 1 CP and he can just flat free heal a vehicle at the end of my movement phase. We've got a couple of Victrix Guard to save these 2, and they've certainly helped me out in a couple of games. They can heroically intervene. They're really tough. Then for elites, we've got 2 squads of aggressors as Ultramarines. They're a bit of a auto take in my opinion. You get to shoot twice even when you move, as long as I'm in the tactical doctrine. We've got the Dreadnought here. We've got a Fist and the double las cannon, and he's he always gets work done. And 4 squads of intercessors, just with the normal bolt rifles, who are going to be riding in a couple of impulsors with the shield dome. And finally, we've got the Relic Whirlwind Scorpius. And that's about it.
Nice. What warlord traits have you got?
Just the one on Calgar, which is 5 up to get CPs back. It's pretty boring, actually.
How many CPs do you start with, though?
So I start with 12, and then +2 for Calgar.
Wow.
And then I spend 1 on Master of the Forge. So I'm
13 starting.
13, yeah.
14 first battle round.
Yeah.
So good.
Lots of CPs. Oh, we've got some infiltrators as well.
Okay.
To maybe deny Pat's deep strike. We'll see.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Nice.
This is a rematch, and it's actually it's become a feud.
Yeah, the last game was, I think, an Ultramarines smashing of the Custodes.
I remember it being a close game, but Pat's list is looking more.
I need to get my
now.
honour back today. Why do you think the Victrix Guard aren't Primaris size? Because they came in a Primaris set
They
with
did.
Calgar, didn't they?
I think they are. I think they're just they're in a battle stance.
Right.
They're crouching low, ready to sponge wounds.
Cool.
Okay, Pat, why don't you run us through your army?
I've gone really hard into Custodes at the moment. I bought a t-shirt
Look at this.
and I bought some Custodes dice
Nice.
and I painted the whole Custodes army.
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm a massive Custodes nerd now. I've got a 2,000 point patrol detachment with the shield captain on jet bike as my warlord. He's got hurricane bolters, and then the warlord trait superior creation for 5+ feel no pain. I paid a command point as well to give him the captain commander trait for CP regen on 5s as well.
Nice.
My other HQ choice is Trajan Valorous.
Look at that guy.
I've only got one troops. Yeah, it's awesome. I only got one troops choice, which is 3 custodian guard, all with shields, which is a really good change from 8th edition because it means I can get more units in my army without having to pay the troops tax of 3 troops choices for a battalion. So that's made a massive change to Custodes. My elite choice, I've got the Vexilla Magnifica, which is the -1 to hit for the army aura, and then a unit of 6 Alaris Terminators.
Very scary.
And then for fast attack, I've got 1 4-man unit of Versus Praetors, all with Hurricane Bolters. And then 2 heavy attack choices, Telemon Dreadnought with the Storm Cannons, and then a Grav Tank with the Elastis Cannons. I've got
Nice.
some Misericordias in there to make up the points as well. That's it.
I can't say I'm very hopeful against this army, Pat.
You beat me
but-
last time.
You beat me last time.
But now you know my tricks, so we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Last time I took 12 bikes, so it's a bit different from last time. A few different units, so we'll see.
Okay, so
Nice clipboard, Will.
yeah, I know it's for our scoring. So we're all deployed now. We've each got some units in reserve. Pat's got these Terminators here, and I've actually chosen to put 2 squads of intercessors hiding behind the hand sanitizer, and a squad of aggressors as well, to hopefully get behind Pat and make him make some tough choices. I'm kind of hiding out behind this ruin. We've each got a nice big ruin to hide behind. It's going to be obscuring as per the new rules, so unless I enter it, it's infinitely tall, blocking out line of sight here. Trying to protect the Scorpius, of course, and the Impulsors are going to let me jet off around the board and hopefully take some objectives. Our objectives, aside from the primary, I went for engage on all fronts, which requires me to be in 3 table quarters for 2 points, or 4 for 3 at the end of my turn. And unit scoring it can't be within 6 of the centre, and they have to be wholly within the quarter. So I'm pretty happy with that because I'm quite mobile, but Pat's also pretty scary, so I'm kind of wanting to sit back a bit now, so regretting it slightly. Psychic interrogation. Draxus is going to be trying to read the minds of the Trajan Valoris and the other heroes over here, and I'll score 3 points if I can cast warp charge value 3 power within 18 of any enemy characters. Pat's got some shenanigans to stop me there, I'm sure. And finally, I've taken Deploy Scramblers, which is an action I need to complete 3 times throughout the game. Once in my deployment zone, once in no man's land, so 6 away from me, the deployment zone, and once in Pat's deployment zone. If I deploy 3 sets of scramblers, then I get 10 points. So it's pretty easy to do, decent return on the points there, so a bit of a safe bet.
Okay, should I do my deployment quickly?
Yeah.
I've got the tank near this objective over here, also behind the ruin, so 9 line of sight. Shield Captain next to him, the Magnifica next to the Shield Captain, Telemon hoping to go through the middle and cause some carnage, the bikes over here ready to jump on any objectives, and then the Custodes back here. My secondaries are Assassinate, because Will's got so many characters, and then I've also got Abhor the Witch, which is Kill Psychers, and then lastly, do you remember what the one's called where you have to nominate 3 units to survive?
I've called it 3 survive.
It may technically not be called 3 survive, but it's your 3 highest costed models. So that's the Grav Tank, the Telemon, and Trajan I've got to try and survive, which I'm also regretting because now I've deployed, my battle tactic for them is to move them straight into the middle of the board, so that's it.
It's gonna be a bloody game, I think.
Okay, should we roll off, see who goes first?
Yes, let's do it. I've got the Bad Moon dice here. You know, they're going to be bringing me...
and I've got the Morloc dice.
Oh, I think the luck is on my side, Pat. I'm going to show you a 4.
And a 3, so...
Okay.
Ultramarines, going first?
Custodes will go first.
No way.
Yes,
Okay.
way. Tell me what you've done in your movement phase.
Well, at the beginning of the movement phase, it's all about realising all the mistakes you made in deployment. And then try not to be too upset and despondent for the rest of the game.
So I moved the tank over from here onto objective number 5.
Holding the middle objective.
Thinking, yes, this means I'm going to score 4 objectives at the start of next turn, but he doesn't have OBSEC, so he's about to get about 12 Marines on him. Trajan and the Vexilla moved up, so these are all -1 to hit, and re-rolling 1s and 2s to hit. Sorry, 1s to hit and 1s to wound. They can just about see the Impulsor over there.
Yeah, and they're staying a sensible distance away from Draxus, who may be trying to interrogate them.
Yeah, so stayed 30 inches away, which I've worked out is the casting distance for the power, plus a move in advance. So that should stop him scoring 3 points on his first turn at least. Bikes have moved over onto this objective. And then the Shield Custodians have moved onto this objective over here.
Nice.
Back here, the Shield Captains moved onto objective here.
So you're on 4 objectives, Pat?
I'm on 4 objectives, but
With some tough units.
the Shield Captain's not screened, so I've already seen that as an issue for this particular army list. And this doesn't have OBSEC as well.
But right now,
I'm in a good place. If only you scored in the first turn.
Yeah, you're dominating the board, and he's a beefcake, so I don't think I can clear him off with anything.
So, B, come back to you with a small bit of shooting, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll hit again.
I've messed up the cam work, Pat. I'm very sorry.
It's your first time filming.
It's my first time. So the Dreadnought fired 4 shots, 4 hits, and 4 wounds against the Impulsor. And we've got a 4-up invuln save here. Show me the bad moons. Ugh. Okay, what is the damage here, Pat?
Flat 3.
Flat 3.
Yeah.
I am going to choose to CP reroll one of these. Okay, so we are
6 damage.
6 damage taken.
We've got the twin illustrious cannon on the grav tank going into the Impulsor.
Looking to finish off the Impulsor.
Heavy 8 hitting on 2s. And rerolling 1s for Trajan. And then it's only strength 7 against toughness 7. So looking for 4s.
Gonna be winning on 4s.
And rerolling 1s. Okay, so we've got 5 wounds there at 18 minus 3.
5 invuns. And what's the damage on these, Pat?
2.
Okay, that's gonna be enough to take him out. Does he blow?
No.
He does not. Okay, so I'll get the troops that are embarked out, and that
killed
would have been first strike. Do
Yeah.
not die as they come out of the burning Impulsor. Oh, we're losing 2, but we're gonna have to accept it. There we go. Next. 2 Marines down.
I am going to shoot my bikes into the Impulsor.
So we need a bucket of dice, and last game these guys.
Can I shoot this victorious card through the window?
Oh well, I am. It is, since I'm not in the ruin. It is obscuring.
Okay, so no.
So unfortunately not.
That would have been nice. I think the only way to kill those guys is going to be through weight of fire.
Now these guys made light work of my Impulsors last game with the Storm Bolters, so I'm hoping it won't be a repeat.
Last game I used the 6s to wound stratagem on the bikes against the Impulsor. 6s to auto wound, and that helped a lot. I don't know whether to do that now. Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
It worked last game. Let's do it. So,
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, I won't.
I'll leave it. Last time I think I had them in rapid fire range. It was twice as many shots as rerolling 1. So, just 6 shots each because they're not in rapid fire range. Hitting on 2s, and I didn't get a single 6. So, not rubbish using that stratagem is amazing. And then 5s and 6s to wound.
Oh, it's not
Oh
great.
wow. I've been blessed here.
Yeah, it's the opposite of last time. So just 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay. And no AP on these.
Nah.
He takes 1. So very lucky to escape there.
I think that's the end of my shooting phase.
I've tried to get on a few objectives here. Movement's all done. These guys have got on here and they've started planting my first scrambler in my deployment zone. These guys had to advance to contest this objective. And everyone else has moved up into the middle here. I think this is where the action is going to take place. Impulsor advanced over onto this objective here. Feeling very thin on the ground with 3 units in reserves. Maybe slightly regretting it. Might feel better about it next turn.
That's what the first movement phase is all about.
Yeah.
Regret.
But I won't be getting my engage on all fronts this turn, and I won't be getting my psychic interrogation because Pat has craftily stayed far back. So doing a little bit on my 3rd secondary of scramblers, but it's not going to be a big scoring turn here. We're just going to try and do a bit of damage to these bikers. So I'm going to move on to the psychic phase first. Both these 2 are going to do some smiting over there. So we're going to start with a smite from Draxus. It's a fail, but you know what? I've got a load of CP. I'm going to CP to reroll that. And it goes off with a 10.
Okay.
And that is going to be only 1 mortal wound.
Which I can ignore on a 6 for Custodes. Ignored.
Ah, not worth CP.
Can you get CP regen on that?
I've already regened 1 in my movement phase.
Oh, of course.
Now I'm going to go for a smite with Tigurius. He gets to re-roll, luckily. It's failing everywhere. Does go off with an 8.
And 1 damage.
1 damage.
Ignore on A6. Ignored.
Oh! Okay, finally, Null Zone from Tigurius.
Oh, the one I hate.
It does go off, and
On a
that's going to
9.
be a 6-inch bubble of no invuln saves for enemy models.
Oh, they're so sad, the Custodes right now. They're all so sad.
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting off the shooting phase with the Scorpius.
Yep.
Firing over to these guys here. Now he is next to minus Calgar, so he's going to be getting full re-rolls. So 3d3 shots. Oof, only 4. And he hits on 3s. And he wounds on 3s. No re-rolls to wounds, so only 2.
2 wounds. And I've got a 3-up invuln on the shields. Fails both. 2 damage each.
2 damage apiece.
So that kills 1 Custodes. It's a bad start for them.
Okay, next is a Dreadnought. He's going to fire his 2 las cannons into the bikes and his Stormbolter into the bikes as well.
Okay, I'm going to play 2 command points for no rerolls
Nice.
and 1 command point for reduced strength against the bikes as well.
Oof.
So all attacks are going to be reduced by strength 1 against the bikes, and nothing can be re-rolled against them. So
Very
3 command
nice.
points, re-roll. Don't get any back.
Okay, 2 las cannons. No re-rolls.
Then 2 hits.
-1 strength, so only at strength 8, but we do get 2 wounds.
Okay, and I've got a 4-up invuln. Pass 1, fail 1,
Okay, that's going to be 4 damage.
and that kills a bike straight off.
Only 4 wounds.
I think so. That is 1 bite dead. They are only 4 wounds, sadly. Stormbolters.
We've got a little bit of small arms fire here, so I'm going to do the Stormbolter and the Bolter from the Tech Marines. They're both the same ballistic
Okay.
skill. Speed things up. 3 hits. This is strength 3. but
3
we get
sixes.
3 6s. No AP on these.
2-up save. They take 1 wound.
Blinking off 1 wound. Now I need to gather a bucket of dice to
Okay,
fire. So
got some dice there.
we've got some dice here. It is 57 shots.
It's the aggressors going into the bikes, isn't it?
Yeah, so I did pay a CP to put them in the tactical doctrine, but no rerolls here. So let's pick up these 1s and 2s.
Still decent.
Still decent, but I'm now down to strength 3,
Yeah.
right? And you were up in 6.
So looking for 6s.
Looking for 6s here, and my Seal of Oath, where I would reroll all wounds, has been negated by Pat, so some great use of stratagems here. So
Still loads.
a couple.
Yeah. The -1 AP will help as well.
They got no mind. Oh yes, they do because of the tactical doctrine.
Drop down to 70. So how
Okay,
many
so
is
we've
that?
got 8 wounds.
So you're looking for 8 3-up saves. Fail 2 of them. Leaving a bike on 1. Scorpius left to fire.
Scorpius left to fire. Now I would
Second
love,
round of shooting.
second round of shooting. I would love to shoot the bikes, but I think with all of the negating he's doing here, it's just going to make it a lot weaker. So we're going to actually fire over here at these 2 guys again.
Okay.
So 3d3 shots.
That's a lot better.
That's 4 7s. So yeah, that is a lot better. Now we're hitting on 3s with a reroll from Calgar. Hey, and we're wounding on 3s. Okay, 5 wounds.
5 wounds. I think I have to do these 2 at a time. Yeah. So first guy is alive, and again takes 2 wounds. Last one alive. So 1 takes 2 wounds, down to 1.
Those shields, pretty tough.
Yeah, I'd like to get a unit of maybe 4 or 5 of them just to plonk down and just know you can't kill.
Really, really
Alright, end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Any scoring?
No scoring. I'm on 3 objectives, and I've just done the scramblers, but no scoring for me. Pretty
Okay,
good.
so still 0-0 at the moment.
Movement phase, turn 2. Give me a little recap.
The bikes have shuffled over a bit, so they can either stay put, charge into the impulsor, but they're rapid fire of the aggressors.
Nice.
Custodes with shields have stayed still. In the middle, the Alaris Terminators have come down, spending 3 CP for teleport Homer. The Vixilla's advanced into here. They're all within 6 of him and away 3 from there. Telemont's moved up to support, and so is Trajan. Hover Tank's moved over onto here so that it's got line of sight across the board.
And the shield captain over here has just moved up slightly, just a screen over here. It's the end of my movement phase.
Nice. Where are we starting off the shooting phase?
The Custodes are going to shoot their axes into the Primaris over there.
Cool.
6 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Trajan. 6 hits, and then wounding on 4s because it's strength 4 against toughness 4. And then rerolling 1s because of Trajan.
Nice.
So that is 5 at AP -2.
Okay, so I'm behind this handy little pipe here, within 3 inches, so I'm going to have a 4-up save.
And it's 2 damage.
2 damage. So that is the unit wiped.
And the grenade launchers are wasted.
Oof, nasty. Okay, Pat, what we got next?
The Telemon is going to shoot into the aggressors.
Okay.
So 4 shots, hitting on 3s because passing through this terrain is
I
-1
think
to
I
hit.
am gonna have to pop transhuman physiology.
Yeah, good idea.
So I'm gonna see if I get either of those CP back. No, I don't.
Drops down to 8.
Drop myself down in a minute.
Okay, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Trajan. Oh, that's annoying. Just 1 hit. And then strength 8 against toughness.
Be forced to wound.
4, so force to wound. 1 wound, AP -3.
AP -3, 6-up save.
It's a flat 3.
Flat 3, that's
Yep.
nasty. 1 aggressor is killed.
And then 6 shots with the bolts on top. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Which it might be strength 5.
Well, transhuman will make everything
Oh,
4s.
4s. Okay.
4, any AP there?
I think it's AP -1. Have to check that as well. Nope, they're
I
fine
think I'm
anyway.
all good.
That's the end of the Telemon.
Okie dokie. Okay, so shooting next, we've got the grav tank versus the aggressors.
8 shots, hitting on 3s. And re-rolling 1s because of Trajan. And then wounding on 4s because of transhuman. And re-rolling 1s. It's just 2 at AP -2. Or
Okay.
AP -3.
Both go through.
It's 2 damage, so it's 1 more dead.
That's 1 more removed. Now the reason Pat's getting -1 and hitting on 3s is this, we're playing this as an industrial structure which gives a dense cover trait, so anything that passes over it is going to get a -1 hit.
Big blob of terrain.
Okay, what we shooting next?
We'll do the bolters off camera on the tank.
Okay, Pat, so shooting phase is done. We plinked off a wound from the Dreadnought with the bikes.
Fired, yeah, into the Dreadnought and played the 6s to wound stratagem, but just didn't get a great roll. And he's got 2+ saves, so
Got some hot rolls on about 12 saves.
yeah, did right. So now onto the charge phase. The Terminators are going to go into the Intercessors.
Okay, I'm not going to use any Overwatch or anything.
Okay, so they get in with 5.
And how many attacks do these guys have?
They only got 4 attacks each on the charge.
Oof. And they're like D3 or 2 damage.
D3 damage, yeah.
D3
It
damage.
can go either way with them, really. But
Okay.
it's just being able to get them in so close, which is good for a deep striking unit. And then over here, the bikes are going to charge into the Impulsor.
Okay, so here's -2 to charge.
Yeah, so looking for a 7 instead of a 5. Gets in.
It's an 8, nice. Okay, Pat's starting off the combat phase. I don't think it's worth transhumaning because I'm just going to get minced.
So 4 attacks each, hitting on 2s. No rerolls though. And then wounding on 2s. Strength 8 with the axes. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Looks like it would have been worth transhumaning.
18. Yeah, it's
18.
a bad roll, wasn't it?
Okay, what's the...
AP -2.
AP -2, okay. I've got 10 dice in my hand,
Good save so far.
of which there's been a good save. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already, and another 4. Failing another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 11 wounds through. They're gone, I believe.
No, kills him. Kills him.
Yeah,
Kills him. Yeah.
all dead. Okay.
I'll pile them in over onto the objective.
Got some nice tactical action here. And they have OBSEC, don't they?
Yeah,
Oh, nightmare. So I'm not even going to have any objectives at the start of my turn.
that's the plan. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls over here. And then strength 6 against toughness 6.
Toughness 7? Yeah.
Okay, so 5s. And re-rolling because they charged.
Nice.
Sorry if you can't see these very well over there.
No, they're all clear.
Okay, so that is 6 at your AP minus.
Okie dokie.
At your in run.
Okie dokie. Oof! How much damage?
D3.
D3.
Thinking about command point.
I am going to command point one of those. Yeah, so go down 1. Do I get it back this phase? I do.
Nice.
So still taking 4d3 damage.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Oof. Okay. So that means since he's already taken 1, he's down to only 2 wounds remaining.
Okay.
Okay. Is that everything, Pat?
That's everything.
Oh, big turn. It's done. I've brought in some reserves over here on this objective within my board edge. Some more reserves here. I've fallen back onto this objective here. These guys have stopped screening the Scorpius and they're going to get on here with OBSEC, but you have OBSEC too. But Calgar in the ruin has shifted over and he's planning on coming in and
Mulching some bikes.
punching some bikes.
What's happening in the middle?
Happening in the middle, we have kind of stayed where we are because we had some aggressors come in from reinforcements. I did think about pushing forwards, but honestly, I think that leaves my characters exposed, and Pat has so many points tied up in my characters that I really can't afford to do that. So let's do this. Let's do some psychic.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with Null Zone. Try and get that off. Does go off.
Nice.
And I'm then going to cast Smite into the Terminus.
Okay.
From Tigarius. It's a 7. Now, I'm going to get really greedy here.
Yeah.
He can re-roll.
You want a super smite, don't you?
I want a super smite.
He
And he
wants
gets,
a super
he gets
smite.
+1, so I just need to show a 10. So I'm going to re-roll it. Oh, okay. So
So it's
just,
still an 8.
just an 8.
3.
more
3's good.
wounds.
So I get 3 6-up shrugs. Last one. So it takes
They'd
2.
be good for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, I'm going to cast Mental Interrogation. I've
Okay.
made sure that I moved close enough to Trajan to be able to interrogate him this turn. So it does go off on an 8.
Did we decide whether I can deny it on a...
I think you could use the strat that lets a unit deny, but I don't think you can use the 4-up one since he's not targeting Trajan. It's
Yeah.
just an action that's cast when there are characters within 18.
Yeah, we talked about this before. So because I won't deny that, so I need a 9.
Cool.
Is that the end of the psychic phase?
That is the end of the psychic phase.
Okay.
At the start of the shooting phase, I'm going to pay 1 CP to increase Marnius Calgar's aura to 9 inches so that I can get the aggressors in to get some rerolls because I'm actually shooting over this piece of scenery here. I think there's maybe one that wouldn't get it,
Yeah.
but let's say they're all going to get -1.
Okay.
I'm going to do all the aggressors now, including this one guy
I'm going to
on his own. Yeah, we're going to
do
cut
something
away.
terrible to you as well.
Oh!
Yeah. I'm going to reduce the strength of those aggressors' weapons by 1
Nice.
against that unit, dropping me down to 4. And then I'm going to ignore rerolls, dropping me down to 2. And then I'm going to reduce, play the new stratagem for all AP -1 and AP -2 against that unit is ignored. So that's 5 CP gone and the end of my CPs, but
Huge, but
no rerolls, -1 to strength attacks, and AP -1 and 2 is ignored, which I think is everything on the board,
that's
apart from the
That's
Dreadnought.
massive, yeah. Apart from the
So,
las cannons.
yeah, do
Huge
the
play.
big unit first, and then you can decide whether you want to
Cool.
shoot the one or not.
I'll do everything off camera. Because,
Okay, it's a lot of shots.
Unbelievably, with Pat's epic stratagems, I've done 1 wound to these guys. Are they 5 wounds apiece?
4 wounds apiece.
So
So
one-
one's got 1 wound left.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, you saved one with the smite. Nice. So yeah, they're really really tough. I'm gonna shoot my dreadnought next.
Okay, what's he going into?
Storm bolter into them.
Yeah.
And las cannons Let's try and get lucky and go for the Terminators.
Okay.
So Stormbottle first. He is shooting across this. Well, yeah, he's shooting across the scenery. No rerolls. And 2 wounds. No OP.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. And 2 las cannons. Only 1 hit. And 1 wound.
Yeah. Trying to work out all the rules.
Yeah.
And it doesn't ignore -1 or -2.
Yeah.
So it's just a 4-up in run. Fails. So
Okay, it's just the one wound there.
okay.
Now I'll quickly do the Shuriken Catapult from Draxus.
Same unit?
Same unit, yeah.
Yep.
Only 1 hit, so I'm shooting across that piece of cover. No wound, and a bolt pistol from Tigurius is probably out.
Okay.
So we'll move straight over to Calgar,
Yep.
who doesn't really want to risk.
That charge.
That charge.
No.
So he's actually going to. He doesn't have any other targets. Well, no, not really. So he's not going to fire. We are going to fire the Scorpius.
Yep.
Its first time
Okay.
over here.
Yeah, smart move.
So 3d3 shots. So 7.
I've got nothing here. I'm out of magic tricks.
We are in range of Calgar. Okay. And then 3 to wound.
Nice.
Okay, so we've got 6 wounds there.
Okay. So I think.
I think 1 might be wounded, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I think I can roll them all at a time. They're okay.
Oh, they're all good.
They're okay.
And we're going to fire this squad next.
Yep.
See if they can do any damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got not a great hit roll there. 3 wounds at AP -2. So on your in run again.
3 ups. Kills 1. He's
Okay.
on his last wound. Just 1 guy left on there.
1 guy left on there. Now we are going to fire the.
Got 1 more shot with Scorpius.
One more
haven't
shot with
you?
Scorpius.
And this squad here.
This squad here and some fallen back impulsor, which is going to do nothing. So
Okay.
he may as well fire over at this guy.
Yep.
So he'll be hitting on 4s now. We've only got 3 hits and no wounds.
Okay.
Now this squad here will go for the Terminators. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not going to play any strats or anything here. Any?
Yes, -1 to hit for the Vexilla.
For the
back
Vexilla,
here.
cool. Okay, so he'll be hitting on 4s.
We didn't have to worry about the train really, because they were
Yeah.
-1 to hit anyway.
1 wound.
Okay.
AP2, but you ignore
Ignoring
it.
that, so 2 up.
Okay. Now, the Scorpius is going to fire for the last time at that 1 go bit.
Yep.
So 3d3 shots. That's 5. And
Rerolls for Calgar.
4 hits.
3s.
3 wounds. Okay, I need a pretty.
Want to CP that last one?
Uh,
Gets me off the objective.
I've got
I don't
a
know why I
load-
said
I've
that.
got
Why did I
s-
say
I've
that?
got so many CP. I am actually
Oh, I
going
regret
to.
it.
There you go.
Oh,
Thanks,
now I've
Pat.
got 4 to take.
I appreciate that. You could fail 2 for me.
See what happens if I roll 3.
It would be glorious.
He's failed 1,
Oh.
so I would have saved if I hadn't told you to do the reroll.
Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
It's been your undoing.
Why did I do
It's
it?
been your undoing, Pat.
So he's gone straight onto charges.
Straight on to charges. Calgar.
Yep, I got
Into
no
that.
CP to
No
Overwatch.
CP for any shenanigans.
He's looking for like a 3.
Okay, he's in with a 6.
Yeah.
This ruin is proving, you know, the good scenery at the Bad Moon Cafe is sometimes a nuisance. Now we're staying within 6 of our Tech Marine for the
Reroll wounds.
the old Seal of Oath. Yes.
Nice. Infiltrators going in?
They.
Why do I say these things?
I don't think they are.
They don't need
actually.
to, that's why, because Calgar's there
I don't think they
re-rolling
need
everything.
to, because Calgar's there. I've got 2 on the objective, and you only have 1. So
Yep.
I'm hoping that that will be enough.
Okay.
So that is the only charge. Calgar is going to fight now. So he has 7 attacks on the charge.
Oh
And
dear.
he hits on 2s and he rerolls for himself.
Like a boss.
Now he wounds on 3s and the seal of oath is there. So he will get to reroll these 2. Okay, we've got 6 wounds.
6 wounds. How much damage?
They are D3.
D3. Okay, so
D3
I've got a 4-up in one. Oh, it's not good, is it? I failed 4.
Failed 4. Okay.
So the first one kills 1, and then you got 5 D3.
Okay, so the next 2 kill another bite.
Yep.
And then the final one does 1 wound.
Okay.
So 1 guy taking a 1 wound.
Down to 1. And these guys are dead. I think that's it, isn't it?
I'm going to consolidate 3.
How'd it go?
The end of my turn, not great. I mean,
Clearing them off this objective is big though.
yes, and you've denied me a whole turn of scoring on the primary. It's the first time I've ever scored 0, so that was really good. But I have managed to hustle back on some objectives. I don't think these guys are long for this world, but at least we're on 3, which is going to stop Pat from getting whole more.
Yeah.
And hopefully, as the game draws out, I'll be able to score the primary more. For the secondaries, I did manage to mentally interrogate him for 3, and I did get engaged on all fronts just for 2 points.
Nice.
Okay, Pat,
Yeah.
what's happened? Yeah, you're feeling confident and upbeat and not worried at all.
It's all a charade. I don't have a clue.
This move through the middle.
Yeah, looking really scary.
Yep.
I'm looking very thin on the ground here.
The tank dropped back a bit so that it's
Tank is
vertically
doing a
vertical.
legendary cap of the objective.
Seems legitimate.
It definitely seems legitimate.
It's a little bit gamey.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll think of something suitable to do.
Shield captains move up over here.
Cool.
I thought I might as well use one of the most expensive models in the game. And then the bikes moved over to here as
He's looking for a little bit of a cheeky assassinate on the
Yeah.
secondary. Get those secondary points, Pat.
Get some secondary points. Remember those?
Yeah.
That I've completely forgot about. At least I'm getting primaries. Right. Okay, so we'll start with the shooting.
Cool.
I'm getting a command point as well. Shield captain, 6 shots into the primaris.
Nice.
And then 4s. So 3, no AP.
3, no AP. We take a cheeky wound.
Oh, take that. Take that.
Okay, what's next?
Telemon is going to shoot into the unit of 3 aggressors. He's -1 to hit.
Okay, we're gonna have to transhuman these. So I'm gonna go down to 6. Do I get any back? It's a new phase. I do get 1. I'll remember that in a moment.
Okay, so 4 shots hitting on 3s. Can't reroll that one. And wounding on 4s because of transhuman. So 2 wounds. AP -3.
Sugar. No! It's 2 dead aggressors. 1 and 2. Nasty.
And the Spiculous launcher on top, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 3 at -1.
He's all good.
Oh, shield captain's not there. We'll come back to you in a second. Whilst
What are we shooting next?
the tank is going to put everything into that unit over there.
Okay. No.
So I'll start, because he's got a wound left, I'll start with bolt cannons. Looking for 2s. And then 3s. Oh, just a 3, AP -2. Got him.
Yeah, there's 1 guy and another one takes a wound.
I didn't really need
Okay,
someone
so-
holding it for so long.
Pat has the bolters from the tank have taken out another marine and wounded another, and here comes the big guns.
8 shots hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s. So that is 5 at -3.
5 and -3. Looking for 6s. Ooh.
Unbelievable. There's
What
one
is
left.
what is the damage?
It's flat 2.
Flat 2. Okay, so there is 1 left. Okay, so that's decent for me at least.
Yeah, that's good. He's still got the objective, and I can't charge. So the biker is going to rapid fire into the impulsor.
Nice.
I'll pay the last command point for 6 system. Oh no, I won't. I can't afford to do that.
I cannot afford to do that. I'm just gonna have to hope he can shave off some wounds.
Otherwise, it's looking pretty bad.
Okay, and then 5s and 6s to wound. Just a 3. I need him to fail 2.
Come on, Impulsor.
He fails
Yeah,
now.
he loves it. He loves it.
He loves it.
Okay, any more shooting, Pat?
No, I've got a bit more.
Hmm.
So I've got some axes.
What are we thinking?
They need to be 12 inches for rapid fire, so they're just out. So that's only going to be 5 shots. Everything is going to go into him, including
I think he's
the
doomed.
wrist-mounted grenade launchers. So 5 shots with the axes hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s, strength 4. 2 wounds.
I think it's safety -1.
2 damage.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Okay, so
And the objective is yours.
grenade launchers are.
But that was definitely the right move. Good,
Yeah.
good shooting post, Pat.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it? If I can just kill this in the charge phase.
Okay, beginning the charge phase. Where are we
Biker's
going,
going to
Pat?
charge the impulsor.
Biker is charging the impulsor. It is -2, so it looks like you might have to show maybe a
5?
6.
Okay.
Let's measure it up. If it matters, it doesn't matter. He's in. Huge.
I want, just in case I don't kill him, keep him there.
Cool.
And then the Terminators are going to charge the Dreadnought
Okie dokie.
and just the Dreadnought's fine.
Just the dreadnought?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, it's a much longer charge to the aggressor, isn't it?
Yeah, charge the Dreadnought.
Okay. So this looks like you might need a 5.
They're in.
They're in. Nice.
Yeah, I'll come around and move them.
Okay, so we're starting the fight phase and the
Starting
dread.
with the bike.
Starting with the bike.
No, I'm just
Good one. So starting with the Terminators on the dread.
Yeah.
I have spent 1 CP to reduce damage, and he is -1 to hit, but I think he's probably.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, it's not good so far.
Give me a lot of 1s and 2s, please, Pat.
Yeah. That -1 from Tigarius has just saved 4 so far.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Tiggy. Thank
And
you.
then 3s.
3s to wound.
Okay. It's only
Okay.
-2 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what have we got there?
So we got 7.
7.
It's not going to
Okay.
kill him.
Oh,
I'd
it's
have to roll, you'd have to fail them all, me or roll all 6s.
really hard to pick all these dice. Okay. So we are on a 4-up.
Yep, so you fail 4.
Fail 4. Do I need a CP for a reroll any other time this phase? I don't think I do, so I'm going to actually go down to 5 and reroll one of these. Try and still, no, it's not happening. So 4 go through.
Looking for D3 damage. So 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
5 damage. Oof. Okay. So 6 taken. Not too bad.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay. Next we've got the bikers.
Just 1 guy left, so 4 attacks, hitting on
This
2s,
is surprisingly big.
wounding on 5s, re-rolling because he charged.
Nice.
Oh, just the 1.
Just the 1. Oh, I should have saved my. Oh.
Oh, so bad. Oh, it's okay actually.
It's okay,
because
you're
I claimed the
upset.
objective, yeah.
Impulsor may kill you though. You never know.
4 attacks because he's gone down a bracket.
4 attacks because he's gone down a bracket.
But he's got shock assault in there as
Hitting
well.
on 3s. I'm gonna spend a CP here
Yep.
to reroll 1s for
Wisdom of the Ancients?
Wisdom of the Ancients, yeah. It's paid off. No, it
Instantly.
hasn't paid off.
Sadly not.
Crumping on 2s, I believe.
Yep. His strength 10, is it?
He is strength 14.
Wow, definitely.
And I have used the CP this phase to
Yep.
reroll a save, so only 2.
2 4-ups.
Oh,
Plus
no,
one
no
fail.
invuln, but
Oh, because of null
because of
zone.
null zone.
Ah, I forgot about
but
that.
you still pass on a 6.
Okay, so
just
1
1
takes
does
3
3 damage.
Oh, I forgot about the no-in bun. I regret this again. Put it on the guy at the back.
Cool. So Pat's done a great job of denying me primaries again. I only got 5 points at the beginning of my turn, and normally primary is my bread and butter. But I've moved these guys over here so they can't be seen. I had to roll in advance just to make sure they really won't get shot by the tank or the Telemann. He's fallen out of combat, just staying on the objective. These guys scooted around a tiny bit to shoot him. Dreadnought has fallen back. I've paid a CP to fall back, shoot and charge. Some aggressors have moved up. Calgar's come here. He's going to need a 7-inch charge to get in there, so we're really hoping he can do some damage. And my psychers are hiding at the back because honestly they're worth too many points to not be doing that. We've moved over here to make sure we get 2 points for recon, and now it's time for the psychic phase. So I'll do some psychic, Pat.
Nice.
We're going to start with mental interrogation from Draxus.
Needs a 3.
Goes off with a 7.
Okay.
You can try and deny these if you wish to.
Yeah, I know.
You're not bothered.
No.
Okay.
Anything low I might have done.
And then we're going to go for a cheeky smite.
Okay.
From Tigurius.
Yep.
And
Goes off on a 7.
Goes off on a 7. So I did successfully cast my smite, but I'm a greedy man. I'm going to re-roll it, looking for a super smite. Oh, luckily I'm not punished. 3 wounds.
Oh, it's not bad though. I think there's one wound, isn't there?
So there is, there's a wound dice there. I don't know if it means he's
Don't ignore any of them, so 3 mortal wounds.
casting null zone. It goes off with a 12. Oh, it's convincing. It's convincing.
Can't even deny it.
Can't even deny it. So that was very lucky.
Null zone's gone off.
Null zone has gone off. Okay, cool. So I'm going to shoot here with these guys into the biker. We're also going to shoot with the impulsor, and then we're going to fire all of the aggressors into the terminators.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's a lot of rolling. So we're gonna roll that up, and then when we do some exciting stuff like the las cannons and the Scorpius, we'll be back. Stormbolt was on the bikes.
This is from the Dreadnought shooting into
This is from the Dread, yeah.
1 wound remaining biker after
A lot of peppering
infiltrators,
fire.
impulsor, and a couple of characters in there couldn't finish him off.
Luckily, we're re-rolling for the Seal of Oath. Oh!
No. And then his 2 las cannons are going into the Telemann. It's -1 to hit for the
-1 to
Bacilla.
hit. We're
Yeah.
not in range of Calgar, so that's 1 miss. 1 wound.
Okay, so I've got a 4 up in one on the Telemann. Passes.
Whew. Okay. Cool. Now I'm going to fire 1 aggressor into him, begrudgingly.
Yeah,
1
I bet.
aggressor into them. So we'll roll that up and give you the aftermath. Okay, so
2 aggressors fired.
yes, they managed to clear off the bike, and Pat got really unlucky on his armor saves there, and I think I dropped another Terminator or 2. Everything is fired apart from the Scorpius. Unconventional target. I need to start whittling down his vehicles because they are worth a lot of points to him. So I'm actually going to fire both times at the vehicle.
Okay.
So that's 63. So that's 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 shots.
10 shots. Could be better.
Hitting on.
Hitting
threes?
on. Well, I am shooting across this piece of scenery, which does still apply for indirect fire weapons.
Does it?
So yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
I'm hitting on 4s. At present, until that gets changed, if it does.
And 5s to wound.
Okay.
Wow.
Got pretty lucky there. 4 wounds.
AP minus.
If minus 2.
Okay, so 4 up save. Actually, I think he's base 3 on the tank, so 5 up save. Takes 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage.
Okay.
And we could roll right into charging.
Yeah, so I made a mistake. It is 3 Terminators left, and 1 is only a 1 wound, so they're on their way out.
We're going to start by charging with the Dreadnought.
Okay.
Into these
So
guys
1
here.
inch charge.
He's in. Okay, now we're just going to make sure we're still within 3 inches of these heroes. This 1 aggressor sergeant here He's in with a 3. And this one aggressor sergeant here.
12.
He's in with a 12. He's gonna get over here. Now finally, mine is Calgar.
I'll spend a CP on Tanglefoot.
Nice.
Do I get it back on a 5? No. And D6 inches off the charge.
Huge.
5.
5. So unless I show you something obscene,
You need a 12
he
then.
goes 2. So he stays where he is. He's out of there. No
Okay.
rerolls in this fight.
Do you know what you're fighting with next? The Dreadnought?
Yeah, I'm going to fight with the Dreadnought, and I'm going to have to pop
Wisdom of the Ancients.
Wisdom of the Ancients again because I need my rerolls.
I got no CP. Goodbye, CP.
Do I get it back? I think I've already got one.
Okay.
Cool. So Dreadnought, let's do this.
Let's do it over here so you can see the fight.
5 attacks.
2s?
2s, yes.
Yep.
All hit.
And 2s?
And 2s. All wound. 5 wounds.
So I got 5 4-up invulnerables here.
I have turned off the invuln here, Pat. So
Oh, 5 6-ups.
Or 5 ups, I think.
5 ups.
Good 2 ups save, but
Yeah, 2-up base save. So that kills one, and that kills another.
both aggressors together because
Yep.
Pat isn't going to interrupt. So they've each got 4 attacks for being the sergeant, plus 1 for charging. So we've got 10 attacks here. We hit on 4s, -1. No Wisdom of the Ancient rerolls, but a very hot roll.
Good roll.
And 3s to wound. Okay, so we've got 6 wounds.
-3.
-3.
So 6 6-ups. He's gone.
He is gone. Okay, Pat,
Yep.
give us a rundown.
Tanks move back here so we can get a bead on these intercessors.
They didn't advance far enough.
The Telemon can see through over here, he's moved back slightly, and the shield captain's moved up onto this objective over here. I've scored 10 points at the beginning of my turn for holding these two, which I already did. So
Pat is mincing me on the primary scoring.
ready for the shooting phase.
Yes, let's do it.
I'll do the Telemon first into the Impulsor.
Cool.
4 shots,
So he will be -1 through the...
hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for Trajan.
Nice.
Nope. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling for it's built in against vehicles. So 3, AP minus.
I believe in you. No. No, he's having none of it.
No damage.
He can't hurt anyone if he blows, so he is gone. And that clears him off the objective.
8 shots. Transhuman?
Yes, transhuman
Yes.
for sure. It's a new battle round. Will I get 1 back? I do. So we'll just go down to 2. Okay.
8 shots hitting on 2s into the intercessors. Oh my god.
Oh, that was very unlucky, Pat.
Yeah. And then 4s to wound. Just 2. AP minus 3. 1, just 1 dead.
1 gets smoked.
Didn't need that in my life.
Any more shooting, Pat?
Yeah, some inconsequential shooting from the shield captain. He's
Who-
going into the aggressor.
Cool.
Is any of them? None of them are wounded, are they?
None of them are wounded.
6 on 2s.
They will be -1 from the
Oh, right.
thingy-majiggy.
So 3s. And then 4s. No rerolls. So just the 3, no AP.
Is it strength 5?
Oh, no, it's strength 4, sorry. How many did I get?
I think, how many did you say went through?
I said 3.
3, I think it was
Oh,
at least 2.
2. Oh, sorry.
No worries. All
Fine,
good.
Anyway. We're good. That's the end of my shooting phase. No charges.
No charges.
No charges.
No charges. Okay, but a good phase. I'm now only on 2 objectives, so he's limiting my scoring.
Well, one of these is dead.
Very, very tactical play, Pat. We're spreading out thinly across the board.
What's the score anyway, Will?
What's the score? I don't really know. I think Pat is up big time. On the primary, Pat has 30. And at the beginning of the turn, I only got up to 15. So Pat's killing the primary, but I'm doing better on the
Secondaries.
secondaries.
Okay.
For now. Cool, so we've moved up over here. We're looking to do a bit of smashing with the Dread. Calgar's advanced through here. These guys moved off this objective, maybe come over here. And my Whirlwind Scorpius moved onto that. These guys hid over here, planted the beacon or the scrambler in your deployment zone.
Nice.
So got one more scrambler to do next turn. And that's about it. I'm going to go into my cycling phase now.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with a mental interrogation from Draxus. It does go off. Are you interested in denying?
Yes, I am. I'll spend my last CP. Do I get it back? Yes.
Nice.
And oh, it's your dice. Sorry, we'll have to disinfect those instantly, or just throw them in a furnace. Looking
you
for
show
a
a six?
6.
He does. That's huge. Cancels my
Point
scoring there. Now, Tigerius is going to go for a smite. He's going to re-roll that because of perils. Goes off with a 9, and that's 2 mortal wounds on the Telemann.
Shrugs 1, takes
Only
1.
takes 1. And then we are going to go for Might of Heroes on the Dreadnought.
Good move.
Goes off with a 7.
Okay.
Cool. Got a bit of shooting to do. I'll roll right into that.
Okay. Anything you want to do on camera, or should we do bits off camera first?
We can do the cool bits on camera, like
Yeah.
the Dreadnought and the Scorpius.
Okay.
So Dreadnought, 2 laser cannons into him.
I'll reduce the damage by 1.
In this
CP.
phase?
In this phase.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to do it in the melee phase?
Yeah.
Cool. So 2 laser cannons. No.
Minus 1 to hit, yeah.
Calgar is knocking about.
2 hits.
2 hits.
3s.
Only 1 wound. I'm
Okay.
not going to CP that.
4 up on that. Fails.
I'm going to CP that. 6 damage.
Down to 5 at least, so he's taken 6 damage. CP wasn't really worth it in the end.
We've got a little
Good reroll.
little bolter there. He's toughness 8, isn't he?
Yeah.
Only 1 wound.
Okay.
No AP because I'm now
2 up. Okay.
Cool. Calgar advanced. Tech Marine advanced. Just the Scorpius, who is going to fire everything over there.
Okay.
So he only gets to fire once because he moved.
Okay.
It's a bit risky of me, but 3d3 shots. We're looking at
6.
6.
Hitting on 4s.
Ugh,
Wounding on
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
We're pretty lucky with those.
5 ups. Plus 1. Straight through. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Down to 6.
Down to 6 remaining. Ooh, can we do that next turn?
Aggressor?
Okay.
Off camera?
Yeah, aggressor. I am not going to spend any CP now, actually, because I'm hoping I can do 8 wounds without any buffs.
Yeah.
So we're going to start first with the Dreadnought.
I'm going to play Duty Eternal with Trajans, once per game ability to use 1 stratagem for free. So
Nice.
reducing damage by 1.
Very nice. So
It's only minus 1 to hit in the shooting phase from the Vexilla Magnifica as well.
good. Oh, should have used Wisdom of the Ancients.
Anything.
Anything.
Anything. 3s?
It's going to be 2s because I am strength 16 now.
Okay.
So that's 3 through minus 4, but you've got your invar.
Don't additions happen after multiplication in 9th edition?
Oh, maybe they do.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so only 2.
2. Okay. Fails 1.
Okay, 3 damage. Well, 2 damage.
Okay, so he's lost 8. Down to 6 now.
Down to 6. Okay.
Aggressor?
And just the aggressor. 5 attacks on the charge. Misses with everything.
Okay.
Huge. Huge. Okay, that's that.
I'll fight back with the Telemann off camera because he's got no good weapon.
Okay, Pat, where are we?
We are in a horrible spot. I've got very few units left, but this tank's moved back over here
He's hiding.
because it's out of range of the Scorpius.
Scorpius,
back
very
here.
nice.
So, Trajan's in engagement range there, which is incorrect, but
Everyone's fallen back here?
no,
Oh,
they're
no,
all-
just.
he stayed in combat, and
yeah.
these have moved round,
Okay, nice.
and the shield captain's moved over to here.
Scary.
I know I'm not going to stop Will scoring primaries and maxing them out because he's got 3 units on there and I can only hold max 3, but it means I'll lose that at the end of the next turn, so it's not worth it. So he's got a bead on Tiggy. The shield captain is going to go and try and kill Tiggy too. He's at 8 points for killing that. Then over here, Dreadnought's going to stay in combat. Trajan and the Vexilla are going to pile in, try and trap the Dreadnought. See what happens. I've got 1 CP left as well.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll start with 8 shots from this into Tiggy, hitting on 3s now because he's wounded. There's no minuses to hit there.
Cool.
3s. And then 3s to wound because it's strength 7 against toughness 4.
Correct.
So we've got 4 wounds there at AP minus 3.
Okay. So I fail them all, and I'm going to try and put them all onto the Victrix. So they do all go onto the Victrix. How much damage are they each?
2 each.
2 each, so that's the Victrix destroyed.
How many wounds are they each?
They're 3.
It's soaked up perfectly.
Soaked up perfectly.
Nothing's gone through into them. So now I've got 12 shots from the captain into Tiggy. 12 shots hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s for himself, and wounding on 4s with no AP. So just 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
I have not rolled enough dice there. 12. Nothing more because I did it wrong. Fails
He
his
drops
1.
1. Woo! Okay, he's got 4 wounds remaining.
Yeah, okay. Dreadnought shooting into combat. Okay. Re-rolling for Trajan. Okay, and then wounding on 3s. Oh, to hit. You wish I hadn't re-rolled that.
Is it strength 10?
Strength 8 actually.
He's toughness 8 at the moment, but I think you rolled all
yeah.
4s. Okay.
5 up.
2 go through.
6 damage.
6 damage, so he's down to 3 now.
Okay.
Whew, that's big.
That's the end of my shooting.
Okay. Charges? Do you want to go straight into it?
Yeah, the Trajan is going to charge the aggressor.
Cool.
He's going to go straight
That's
in.
pretty much an auto charge.
And then the Vexilla is going to charge the Contemptor with a 4.
That's it as well.
Okay.
Nice. Where do you want
And then the Shield Captain
Shield Captain.
into Tiggy.
Just Tiggy?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a 4.
For a 4, he's
Load
in.
rolls in there. Okay.
Scary stuff.
Start with the Shield Captain.
I'm going to intervene with Calgar.
Yeah. We knew it was happening.
We knew it was happening. It's always going to happen.
5 attacks into Tiggy, hitting on 2s.
Okay. Oof.
Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling. Oh my god, re-rolling on the turn
Okay,
of
come on.
charge.
Give me that another time for the Dreadnought.
So 4 at minus 3.
Ugh. How much damage?
D3.
So he's dead, Pat. Unless I show you. Ooh, okay.
Joking.
2 6s.
So what do I need? 2?
You just don't roll 1s and 2s, Pat.
Oh, he's dead.
It's just enough. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a big point swing. 8 points for killing Tiggy.
Yeah, I wish I had that. We were talking earlier about how many Captain Commander traits there are, and you can get one to consolidate in any direction and then fall out of combat, but I didn't take that, sadly. Moving on to Trajan.
Trajan into the aggressor.
The aggressor. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for himself. Oh, terrible roll. And then wounding on 2s. Is he toughness 5?
Toughness 5.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's 4 at AP minus 2.
Okay. 4.
AP minus 3, sorry.
He's gone.
Yep.
He's gone.
Okay. And then I'll pile into the Dreadnought. And then the Vexilla Praetor. He's got Misericordia, and that's it.
Okay. I hope he's pretty trash.
He
My
is super trash.
Dreadnought wants to fight.
4 attacks hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for Trajan. Wounding on 5s.
Toughness 8, if it makes a difference, but I think it's strength 5 anyway.
Yeah, so 3 wounds, AP minus 1.
Take 1. Ooh, down to 2.
It's AP minus 1, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Just close.
Down.
No, it's AP minus 2 on a Misericordia.
Oh, down to 2. Down to 1.
Down to 1.
1 wound remaining.
Salamon,
Can he do it?
God, tell him on. I don't know what it hits on. It's got no combat weapons.
It will probably hit on 2s, but it will be bracketed, so I imagine it's hitting on 3s.
Okay. And then strength 7 probably?
5s.
It's just 1, no OP.
Don't. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to spend my last CP to reroll that one. Okay.
Just about survived.
Do I get CP back? It's turn 5. I do. I've been very good
You
with
can
those.
swing back with him.
I'm going to swing back with him, yes.
How many attacks do you think he does?
He gets... I'm going to have to look that up.
Dreadnought rolled 3 on its D3 attacks.
Yes.
Get 1 for Might of Heroes and 1 for
Being charged.
being charged. So 5 attacks.
5 attacks. He's hitting on 4s now.
Okay.
But he is in range of Calgar.
And I've spent 1 for reducing damage, shield eternal. So see if I get it back. No.
Okay.
4's rerolling.
Yes. Pretty shocking so far. But that's much better, Pat.
It's happened. 3's? No.
3s?
Yeah.
2s. I'm still strength. Oh no, 3s because of the thing.
Yeah.
That's
You're strength 15.
I'm strength 15.
Yeah.
No, come on, Pat.
1 wound.
1 wound.
AP minus a
Good.
bunch. So 4 up save. No. Goes through, does
3 damage.
so 2.
2 damage.
Down to 4.
Wow, these wound rolls, Pat.
Manius Calgar.
Manius Calgar is going to pile in and hit you there. So 6,
The shield captain.
7. So he hits on 2s. No. And wounds on 3s. Oh,
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And I got a 3 up invulnerable save. Oh, please God, make some of these.
All
Okay.
Good. All good. He loves it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it.
That's the end of the turn. Big turn.
Do you know what also Trajan has, but I've used it on a random free stratagem to reduce damage?
Fight twice.
He could have fought
Yeah,
twice.
huge.
That would have come in handy there.
That would have indeed.
But
That
big
would
turn
have
all the
indeed.
same.
Okay, it's the final turn of the game. We are going to go with our psychic phase, which is going to be mental interrogation. It does go off.
Nice.
Okay, and my movement phase, not much happened. Scorpius moved to get back in range of the grav tank. Calgar fell back and I played a strat for him to be able to fall back, shoot and charge. And
They moved out of heroic intervention range.
They moved out of heroic intervention. I also played a strat to put that in tactical so it can still move and shoot twice.
Yep.
That's about it. It's going to really go down to the wire here.
Yeah. I got no CP left either.
There is no CP left. And we are going to do some shooting. So Calgar's just within 24. He's going to shoot with that thing. Well, actually, let's see if the Scorpius does it first.
Okay.
So, first round of shots. 5 shots. 3s.
1 wound.
Only 1 wound.
AP minus 2. 5 up. Nope. So down to 4.
That's 4, and the second round. Can he do it?
5.
5 shots again.
All hit.
2. Go on, Pat.
It's just enough.
Fail me 2 saves.
Passes 1 down to 2. Woo.
2 wounds left. Calgar. Can he do it? 2 shots. Hits on 2s.
Calgar's the hero you want.
This is only toughness 7 or is it toughness 8?
7, yeah.
5s. There's 1. This is 2 damage, Pat.
What's the...
It's only AP 1. You got a 4 up.
He's dead. It's a 2.
Unbelievable.
Does it explode? No. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
Huge into the Telemann.
Everything into Telemann from the Dreadnought.
He's now, I think he's hitting on 4s, +1 for, -1 for shooting into combat. So
Yeah. 5s?
it's going to be 5s with his las cannon. Calgar is there. Oi.
2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
4 up in bun.
Oh, Stormbolter. Why not? You never know. Nothing. Okay, that is, there's nothing else of relevance to shoot. We're going to go into the charge phase.
Okay.
Where Calgar is going to charge Trajan and the Dreadnought, because if I want to do what I want to do. So he's going to need a 7, because it takes me 2 inches to cross this barrier.
Okay.
Huge. Or I could not be greedy and I could just charge Trajan.
Yeah, seems nice.
Seems, and then I could pile in and
Get around there.
Maybe get around there.
Yep.
He's got 4 moves left. But you know what, Pat?
Go big or go home.
We're gonna go big or go home.
Okay.
It's gonna take me for my base. Yeah. I'm gonna need to show a 7.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Okay. So just get there. Okay. Should we roll right into the combat phase?
Marnius, isn't it? Yep.
Marnius.
Only charging one.
He is the only charging one, and because you'll get to select the next unit to fight.
You have to go into Trajan. Try and kill him.
I have to try and kill the Dreadnought, honestly. I think, because I don't think I'll kill Trajan.
Okay.
So, what is Trajan's profile like?
5 attacks, strength 10, AP -3, D3 damage.
Cool. What's his
Toughness
durability?
5, 2+, 3+. That's it.
Okay, 2+ and a 3+. Okay, we've got to go into the Dread. We need to get points.
Okay.
So we're actually going to go everything into the Dread.
Yep.
So, re-rolling for himself. And then, Dread's toughness 8.
Yeah.
So only 4s. Come on, Calgar.
2.
Only 2. The wounds have been bad on the Dread.
How much damage?
I'll pile in over here.
How much damage?
D3.
Pass.
Oh no, I'll consolidate there.
Okay, so Trajan into the Dreadnought. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. There's no Might of Heroes now, is there?
No matter who, no.
Okay, so freeze the wound.
Oof.
So that's 5 AP -3. He's dead. Does he
is
explode?
dead. Does he explode? He does
No.
not. Big. Big, and there's no CP to do anything interesting there. And I think
That's the end of the turn and the end of the
that's
game.
the end of the turn and the end of the game.
We're gonna have to
He couldn't cut the mustard.
tally
We'll
up
have
some
to-
points. It's going to be so close, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
It is. It's going to be so close.
The points are in, and the score in the end was 58 to Pat and 58 to me. So it was a tie after all of that.
Yeah.
It was a really great game, some real swings, and we're going to have a game 3 now.
Yeah, because it's a win for the Ultramarines, a draw, and then a final game out of the 3 to see if the Custodes can match them at all.
Yeah, but a really, really great game.
Yeah.
And a scary.
What were
game.
what scored? Who scored what in the
Who
end?
scored what? So, Pat did a lot better on the primary, scoring 40. He actually really penned me in the beginning of the game. as
Yeah, I
you
went
saw.
hard at the beginning, didn't I?
And that was great against an army like mine, which is less about killing and more about scoring the objective. So I only ended up with 30 points, getting 15 on the last turn there, whereas Pat got 40. And for secondaries, I was pretty lucky to take out the tank at the end there.
Yeah.
But also didn't manage to kill the Tellerman, so Pat got 10 points for his 3 unit survive, which is really good. I always think if you can get 10 out of 15, you've done pretty good on the objective. Assassinate didn't work out too well, only 1 character killed for 3 points, and Abhor the Witch got 5 points. So whilst that wasn't great, it was a pretty low scoring game, and killing Tiggy was an 8-point swing, which was huge. I managed to get all of my scramblers down for 10 points. Psychic Interrogation I did 3 times. There's a crucial turn where you denied it, so that was 9. And Engage on All Fronts was pretty trash. I only had 1 turn where I was able to do all 4 quarters, so I only got 9 points on that one. But really fun game. Look
Yeah.
forward to the next
Rematch.
one. Yeah.